Good afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 17th, 2015, and this is your Radio Tokyo midweek update. Now, you notice this is a slightly different format than what the midweek updates normally are. That's because I decided to go ahead and record this the exact same way we do our Saturday show, because there is a hell of a lot that's gone on this past weekend that I want to go over. First off, uh, holy fuck, the Game of Thrones season finale was amazing. Now, I'm not going to get into spoilers for this, but if you have seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it and you're reading the books, maybe you want to watch the show. But actually, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I have to give a few spoilers here. So, if you haven't seen it yet, be prepared. First off, Jon Snow is stabbed to death. When I say stabbed to death, I mean it's left up to the viewer to decide. That was how it ended. First off, uh, Dany has flown off on Drogon, and she has landed um, thousands of miles away. Let's see what else has happened. Marcella has been poisoned. The Sand Snakes finally got their revenge. I know it's amazing. Let's see. Oh, and the biggest thing for me is Cersei did her walk of shame and found her new quote unquote white knight. Now, again, it's this is spoilers, but it's the mountain. I'm sorry. It's a lot to talk about. It's been 3 days. If you haven't seen it yet, you're probably never going to see it. Excuse me. But yeah, that happened this weekend. And let's see what else. The season finale of Veep happened this weekend. It's a good series. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. Um, Selena Myers is in a tie. Uh, she's the female president on the show, and she's up for she's up for election right now, and she's up in a tie. And let's see, Silicon Valley ended this weekend, and it was amazing. Pied Piper is their own business again. Hooray! No more lawsuits. Let's see. Coming up this very weekend, I believe the 21st, will be uh the new season of I just forgot the name of the show. True Detective. I'm sorry. Uh, there's a lot of good stuff coming out. Apparently, a new season of Orange is the New Black has been announced, and a lot of stuff. I mean, we're going to have a pretty exciting summer, particularly with the movies that are coming out soon. Speaking of movies, Jurassic World opened this weekend, and I have not seen it yet. I'll be out at excuse me again. I'll be going later this afternoon to watch it. But the trailers I've seen from it are amazing. Everything I've seen about it seems to be amazing, and everyone seems to agree Chris Pratt is a truly awesome individual. Not only is he funny, not only is he caring, but he is a good actor. And he did a lot for Guardians of the Galaxy. In fact, if he was not in Guardians of the Galaxy, I might not have seen it. And I say that because I am a fan of Parks and Recreation, and he was hilarious on there. Initially, I didn't like him. I admit it. A lot of people didn't, but the more he was on the show, the more you got to like his character. So I'm glad that he's getting roles where it's all about having fun. Jurassic World, dinosaurs, and theme parks are fun. Guardians of the Galaxy, getting to fly around, beautiful woman, a talking raccoon and a living tree. That's cool. Chris Pratt does some cool stuff. But Jurassic World, as I said, opened up this past weekend, and it has set some astounding records. It is now the first film to ever reach $500 million worldwide in opening weekend sales. It has surpassed the Avengers. It has surpassed uh, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. It has surpassed The Dark Knight Rises. Basically any movie you think of for money earned in opening weekend, Jurassic World passed it by 20, $30 million easily. Um, it's that good of a movie, apparently. Uh, so if you haven't seen it yet, please make an attempt to go see it at some point in time. It's apparently one of the best Jurassic Park movies we've ever had. And by best, I mean it's comparable to the first one, which is what got a lot of people to go see it. Now, this is the first one, I'm sorry, this is the second one that is not directly based off of one of Michael Crichton's books. This was entirely made up, and it seems to all but ignore the second and third movies. Now, the second movie, of course, was based off of a book. The third one was kind of made up. This one is entirely made up, but it is a direct sequel to the first movie, not the first book, the first movie. And if you're like me and you love dinosaurs growing up, Jurassic Park is one of your favorite things, please give it a chance. Go see it. It's cool. In other news this weekend, E3 has been going on, and holy shit, there's some good looking games coming out of E3 this weekend. Number one for me that I'm most interested in is the Star Wars Battlefront game. Um, the graphics in this game are pretty damn realistic. Uh, there is a new Call of Duty Black Ops game coming out. I have not yet watched the trailer for that. I apologize, but what I have seen of this, of like still shots of the new Call of Duty game, the Star Wars game looks better graphic wise. It has the score from the original movies by John Williams in it. It takes place in the original trilogy. By original, I mean episodes 1, 2, and 3 that came out, the 90s and 2000s. That's the prequel trilogy. I'm talking about the original trilogy. The one with Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, and so on. It's beautifully done. It really is. There is at least two trailers floating around out there that I've seen. There is the official release trailer, which is about two and a half minutes long, and then there is a footage of a engagement, and it's amazing. Uh, I believe there is upwards of 40 players that will be able to play in each match. You can play in single player, you can play in co-op. It's very well done. But that has been overshadowed by a video game that I don't believe I ever played the original one, but given how awesome it looks, I will probably have to play the new one, and that is a re-released version of Final Fantasy VII. It has been 20 something years since this video game came out, and now it's being redone for the PlayStation 4. And I gotta say, everything I'm seeing about this is beautiful, and I'm actually excited to play the game. And I have not played a Final Fantasy game in a long time. Um, Other than that, let's see. Uh, Yesterday, John Hurt, the actor who most people, if you're a Doctor Who fan, you'll recognize him as the War Doctor, but he has been in a lot of movies for a long time. Yesterday, he announced that he has cancer. Uh, his doctors, are saying it's good. Uh, but yeah, he's got some problems, and he's another person that that we're all aware of, that we all enjoy their work, to be a little worried about, be concerned about, and keeping your thoughts. Also, this morning, Tommy Chong announced that he too is dealing with cancer. I mean, cancer is a pretty big deal, uh, and I realize that is an understatement to say it's a big deal. But there's a lot of people dealing with it. So, if you know someone who has cancer, take care of them. Anyway, not to try and get, too sad with this show, because I know we deal on Saturday. I'm sorry, but yeah, speaking of Saturday show, Danny will be back, and I'll be there. Nick will be there, and it's good. It's going to be a fun show. We may continue Actually, we're probably going to continue the show from last Saturday. That way, Danny can weigh in her thoughts. Um, I also apologize. I have not gotten the walkthrough videos and stuff up this week. I will be doing it uh, probably tonight as soon as I get done watching Jurassic World. So just keep an eye out for those. Um, keep an eye out for the Saturday show. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching and have a great week.